Guys, welcome to a live stream. Most of you guys watching this are going to be seeing it as a replay, but we are recording this live. We got the iPad up on the wall there so we can get some comments live if any of you guys want to say hello or ask me any questions. But in this video, we've got the Traxxas Mini Max, and it's got the Wide Max conversion kit on it, and we're going to make it smaller again. We're going to put all the stock stuff back on it. And we've also got some steel drive shafts to put onto it. The reason I want to make this one stock again is because we've got the brand new version 2 Mini Max here. This one's already wide. So I want one narrow one. Advantage is narrow. It's a little bit stronger. You're not as much load on your bulkheads. So might as well have one of each. So that is what we're going to do. Right, so we got some comments there. I will be saying hello to some of you guys, but obviously I can't get all of them. Someone just said, what's happening with the MP10? MP10 is over here. Oh, look, I've just built this. That's going to be in a video soon. And there is the Kaisho MP10. Mick Craddock said he's going to build it for me, so it's all proper. We've got the engine there and everything. Right, let's get started on this thing. So we don't normally do that many live-os on here. Oh no, someone just donated. Whoever just donated, thank you very much. It's very kind. I've actually got another live stream channel. I don't normally do live streams on this channel. So if you click on the link down below, I've got a link to my normal live stream channel down there where we do live streams probably once a week. Something like that roughly. Sometimes we do live bashing. We do a lot of live wrenching and a lot of bonus footage as well that I don't want to put onto the main channel. And I'll put a link to that channel down below. But I thought I'd just switch it up a little bit today and do a live stream over on the main channel. I have actually turned donations off on the other channel, and I was going to turn it off on this one, and I forgot to do it. Because my favourite charity is Great Ormond Street. It's a hospital for sick kids over in London. I used to deliver to them. Never Stop Dreaming, Woodland. Thanks, dude. Thank you very much for the donation. Much appreciated. Oh no, someone's donated again. Very kind. But guys, please don't donate to me. Donate to my favourite charity, Great Ormond Street. If you go over to my second channel, actually, there's a link to that second channel down below. You go into any video on there or any live stream, or most of the videos, I've got a link at the top where you can donate to that favourite charity. I'm more than happy you guys just coming along, watching the videos, commenting, all that sort of stuff. As much as I do appreciate the donations, I really don't need them, but maximum respect, maximum appreciation. But just please donate to my favourite charity, or if there's any other charities that you like, donate to them instead. Right, let's crack on. We're not really sawing it in half with this. Bit of clickbait right there, just to keep some of the people happy that like that sort of thing. So T Yost says, how's your Traxxas UDR been? Traxxas UDR's up here. It's all fixed and good to go. Trouble is, you guys keep wanting to see new RC cars. And the trouble is, when you keep wanting to see new RC cars, it means I've got to keep buying new RC cars. And then each RC car that I've already got gets shown a little bit less. So the more cars I get, the less of them get shown, if you get me. Garrett says Trump or Biden. I don't like to get political, really. And I don't know either of them. From what I can... No, I don't even want to say. It's you guys can probably guess if you watch the videos which one I prefer. But I don't know them. I don't know them, really, so I don't know. That's the thing about the media. So many lies in there. We don't really know what's going on. Everybody's got their little opinion going on of what they believe. But it's all based on only half the truth. So many lies out there in the media that even if we have got an opinion, it's probably wrong. Right, so first of all, Jesus, that's tight on there. So first of all, we've got to get the wheels off. And this is not getting it off. So... Someone said get a drift movie. Yes, maybe. Paul says monster truck. I will show you what's been going on with the monster truck a little bit later. Let's do a little bit of work on this first. And then we'll have a little break. And we'll have a look at the monster truck. Alright, get that on there. Hit it with a hammer. We've got the hammer ready. It's only a little one. If this isn't enough, we can get a bigger one. Something got hit with a hammer yesterday, actually. get that ugga. Oh, it doesn't fit. As usual with these live streams, we're never that prepared. It doesn't fit. Oh, no. So as I said, guys, normally we do the live streams over on the second channel. So head over to that channel if you want to see a lot of live. I know a lot of people don't like the lives because they're not edited. They can be a little bit long-winded, but some people like the unedited videos, so that's why I've done it on the second channel. And that way it sort of keeps everybody happy. But, you know, there's a lot of people that don't know about the second channel, so I thought if I do a little live on this channel, then it might get some more people over there, if that's what they want to do. Because I like chatting with you guys, especially when I'm wrenching. Jesus. Especially when I'm wrenching, it's nice just to have you guys up on the screen and have a little chat with you guys. So guys, in the comments, let me know what you guys have been up to today. Right, should be coming off. That should come off. Right, it's coming off. We're coming off. British T says second attempt world's fastest car. Yes, we're gonna try and get that out again in the summer. Roads are wet and cold here at the moment, so Jesus. Oh. So it's a little bit difficult running it, but it's all rebuilt, it's ready to go. Philip Raymer is going to the beach. Nice one, dude. Not very beach weather here. Hey, Michael says he's listing on eBay after following my course. Ah, wicked, dude. If you go into that course, there's a little part at the end, the 11 thing cheat sheet. So make sure when you're making your eBay listings, you download that cheat sheet, print it out, have it next to your computer, or write it out if you haven't got a printer, but you should really have a printer if you're doing eBay to print out your labels. And every time you do an eBay listing, make sure you do all of those 11 things. It took me a lot of testing to figure out what they all were. So make sure you use them. Whenever I see people having to go at eBay, or even if they've been on the course and they're doing eBay, what normally makes them fail at listings is when I don't follow that 11-step cheat sheet. Because it could be one little thing on there, like crappy photos, or something simple like that, that could make you not making sales. So follow those 11 things and it should work pretty good for you. What else have you guys been up to? When is Monster Jam on in the UK? Oh, I don't actually know. They normally do it in Cardiff once a year, but I'm not sure what their plan is at the moment with that. I'll have to take mine there. Man, these comments are coming in a bit quick. Cody donated 99 US cents. Thank you, dude. Much appreciated. But please, if you're going to donate, then donate to my favourite charity or one of your favourite charities. Dirt bike Mike is homeschool. Yeah, I wasn't a fan of school. I wish I could have done it from home. Right, so next we got to get this kit off. Now, one of these, I believe it's these ones are the new ones, I think. When you get the Wide Max kit, you get new springs, and you're supposed to take the springs. I can't remember. You swap one over and you add a new one, and these are the original ones. So I'm guessing. So these are the new springs on the back. We've got to take those off, put those springs on there, and then those springs on there. Right. Okay. Let's do that first, so that we don't forget what we're doing. All right. Ugga dugga. Let's get the ugga dugga out. So what else have you guys been up to? Zach says, hello, love from New Zealand. Hello, dude. Man, the comments are coming in a bit quick on here. On the other stream doesn't get quite as busy, so it's a bit easier getting the comments. So if you keep your comments as short as possible, then I'll be able to answer them easier. And also, try and ask new questions, because if it's the same question, then it makes it boring for other people to keep answering the same question. Carl, thank you very much, but please stop donating. What did it say? Hey, Kevin. I'm thinking of getting an Armour Italian. What are your thoughts? Italian. Which one's Italian? Which one's Italian? Oh, the Italian. Yes, the Truggy. Epic car. I've got the EXB one, and it's actually one of my favourite RC cars. I much prefer it over the Creighton. So, yeah, I would recommend that one. Oh, have we got to change shock oil as well? I can't remember if we've got to change shock oil, but I can't be bothered to do that. Let's just change the springs and we'll do the springs. If there's any different oil in there, who cares? We're not in it, who cares? How many X-Maxes do you have? I have 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, so that can go in there, don't need it. That's a wide max spring. We put a stock. Oh no, hold on actually. No, these, I'm getting confuddled now. So these springs have got to go on there. Yeah, these springs have got to go on the back, and these springs have got to go back on the front. Right, that's what we're doing. Right, so this has got to come off. Oh no, what? Oh no, I'm going to get mixed up here. I'm going to get mixed up, I'm going to do it wrong. Especially trying to chat to you lot at the same time. Australia is watching. Can you get a Tamiya truck? Maybe. I was chatting with Jason from Redfin Models actually the other day about getting a truck, and they're not really my sort of thing, but you know, why not? You know, it might be something different to show on the channel, and some of you guys might like it, so I might get one. What do you guys reckon? Should we get a truck? What do you recommend as a first RC car? Well, X-Max, I would say, but you know, if you're not sure if you really want to get into the hobby, probably one of the 3S Armours, like an Armour Granite or an Armour Centum, something like that. You can't really go far wrong with them. Super durable, take an absolute kicking. Someone says Clod Buster. Yeah, I'm not much of a fan of them really. They've got the motors on the axles, and I'm not really a fan of motors on axles. I've always thought that was like a cheap-ass way of doing it, like on the Grasshopper. And then the better RCs, they always have the motor inside the chassis. So that's kind of sort of stuck with me. But you know, nothing against them. I know people love them. There's a big following for them. But it just doesn't do anything for me personally. Will this be a video, says Sweden. Yes, this will be a video. It will stay up as a normal video. I'm probably going to lose a load of subscribers because every time I do a live stream on this channel, it does cost me a few subs because people don't want to see it. But you know, the way I look at it, I'd rather have a load of subscribers that want to watch the videos than ones that don't. Because if people are subscribed to the channel but don't watch, that actually harms the channel. So I'd rather people that don't watch anyway just to unsubscribe. Supercharger for Lambo soon, says BJ Hoffner. Maybe. I mean, I've been chatting with VF Engineering a little bit over the past couple of days. I really, VF, they make their supercharger kits to be super reliable. So it gives you an extra 200 horses, but he's done it to be reliable. Whereas I don't use the car that much, so I don't mind sacrificing a bit of reliability. I'd rather have more power. So I said to him, is there any way that we can put the boost up and get more power out of it? He's like, well, yeah, you can, but you'll lose reliability. So, but I want power. I don't care about reliability. I want maximum fun. Someone says turbos are better. They're not better, they're different. You've got lag with turbos. So it depends what you want to do. Also with turbos, in my opinion, it destroys the exhaust note. I don't, you know, in my opinion, I think superchargers sound a lot better. I'm not really a fan of the turbo sounds. They sound a bit muffled. When's the next burnout video? Says Nitro RC. I don't know. Ace says estimation on how long till the monster truck's finished. Oh, I'm guessing a few weeks. I mean, I've got a few more parts coming from the States. Just simple stuff like hose fittings and a couple of hoses and stuff. Just to put my AccuSump in and stuff like that. There'll be a video on all that lot. I should be here this week. Summit are really good. I mean, I ordered a few parts from Demon Tweaks here in the UK. And I was waiting for 3 months. It said on the website it would take, I think it said about 8 days to come. 2 or 3 months later, still nothing. So I ordered it from Summit in America. And the stuff was here in about 4 days. And it was cheaper. So I've given up with Demon Tweaks. It's a shame. Because they're going to end up going bankrupt if they have, you know, I was ordering hose fittings. They're like a common thing for like all race cars really. And they didn't have any of it in stock. You know, and if they start getting everything in for special order, I think they're going to struggle. Because, you know, especially when you're ordering parts for like a project car, you want to get your stuff as quick as possible. You don't want to be hanging around waiting and waiting and waiting. And every time I rung them up, do you know when my parts will be here? They're like, no, we don't know. Yeah, someone else just said Demon Tweaks is unreliable. Yeah, so that's it. They've lost me as a customer. You know, I might still order the odd thing in from there if it's actually in stock. But I'll probably phone up first, ring them up and say, have you actually got it in stock? And if they haven't, then I'll go to America. Can we see Monster Truck on Car Wow? Well, I don't know. I mean, I'll never say never, but I'm not really one for doing collabs, really. I mean, I would do collabs. I mean, if someone really wants to do a collab and I think it would make a good video, I would. But I don't like the idea of collabs as a way to grow a channel, because you're going to end up getting a load of subscribers that don't want to watch the videos. And if that happens, you're harming the channel. It's pointless, you know, having loads of subscribers and that don't watch your videos is pointless. You're harming your channel. So I would much rather have less subscribers that actually watch the videos and loads of subscribers that don't watch the videos. Alright, next we've got to get this skid plate off. Nick says he wasn't impressed with Demon Tweaks. Yeah, I've heard a few people say it's a shame, really, because it's like the biggest shop in the UK, and if they take their eye off the ball, they could end up putting themselves out of business. Have the Lambo mapped. Really have said he'll send me a map for it if I want a map. But I'm kind of thinking more I want to give it loads more power, not just a little map. Right, that's that off. So a lot of people always ask me, how do I know when I take stuff apart where it goes back on? So what I'll do, I'll keep all the screws with everything that comes off. So in here, I remember that these bits here are for the shocks, and these bits here are obvious. And with that, I've left the screws with it, and I'll do the same with all the bits really. I'll leave the screws with it. If I'm doing like a full rebuild, what I often do then, I'll get these little trays here, and I'll write on there what it is. So that is how I remember where everything goes. Cameron says, can we see the monster truck? Yes, in a minute. Cole says, will you make more videos about the Arm Italian? Yes, Cole. Kimberly, Basher Queen, is going to send me some of her new special alloy bulkheads. And thank you for the donation, by the way, dude. But please give it to my favourite charity instead. Do you have a pet? Says Isboy. Yes, I have a couple of cats. Right, so I think we should do one end first, then go to the other end so that we don't make it too messy. So, are these the same all round? They probably are, aren't they? Yeah. Right. These are probably handed, and I've probably mixed them all up now. Oh dear. Oh dear. That's the trouble when I'm chatting at the same time. It can get mixed up. Right, that there. And here we got the original kit that we got to put back on. Phoebe says, how are you? I'm good, thank you, dude. How are you? Alright, so these are the arms that come off. So they're the arms that are going to go back on. Here's a top arm. Here's another arm. Here's another arm. Another arm. Another arm. Now we've got a load of plastic drive shafts in there, but we're not going to use them. Steering arms. So they're going to have to go back on again as well. Everything else in there is drive shafts, and we're not using those because we've got these steel drive shafts to put on it. Typhoid or Lossy Gravedigger, says Kenston. They're different cars, dude. Completely different. You can't really compare them. Lovely. Lovely jubbly. Someone says Typhoon's better. So you guys, let me know in the comments, what is your favourite RC car? You know, whether you've got it or not. What is your dream RC car or your favourite RC car that you've got? If you could only have one RC car and get rid of all the other ones, which one would it be? Alright, so let's first get this top arm on. See, so what I'm going to do each part bit by bit. Someone says T-Max. Whoa, the comments are coming in fast now. Whoa. X-Max or X01, someone says. Again, completely different cars. I'll choose the X-Max, but if you want to do speed runs, obviously you're going to take the X01. But I wouldn't, nowadays, I wouldn't choose the X01 anymore. I'd go with one of the Armours, like the Armour Felony, or the Infraction, or the Limitless. Right, what arm is it that we need on there? Right, that one goes on there. Right. No, I don't. No, it's not that one, hold on. That one goes on there. Lossy 5T, says Adam. Yes, that is an epic car. I want to get a new engine for the Lossy 5T. I'm thinking the new Taylor engine that they make for it. I don't want to go too big because it makes them top heavy and too overpowered. I just want to make it a bit faster. The iconic mug is there, someone says. I think someone just said they're planning to get a Dodge Demon. I'd love a Dodge Demon one day. I want a prominent laminator with electric conversion, someone says. The electric conversion is cool, but there's something missing. Monster trucks are supposed to be loud and obnoxious. And the trouble is, if you make it electric, that loud and obnoxiousness is now gone. So, but you know, as with everything in life, well, with RCs at least, whatever's best is whatever puts the biggest smile on your face at the end of the day. So, you know, electrics do have their benefits. They're cleaner, they're more trouble-free, more reliable. I mean, the noise, I mean, that can be a benefit or it could be a hindrance. It depends where you want to run it. I mean, sometimes, you know, like the noisy laminator, you can't run it everywhere because you're going to upset people. But then with the electric one, you can run it in more places, but there's something missing. You know, a monster truck's supposed to make loads of noise. If you suddenly make a monster truck silent, it kind of takes away the whole reason of why it's a monster truck. But end of the day, whichever one puts the biggest smile on your face. Someone says Traxxas Summit. Yeah, they're good. Traxxas Summit are really nice. Uh-oh. Can you do a durability test on the Red Cat Kaiju? Yeah, yes, if enough people ask for it. I normally do keep a close eye on the comments, and if people always ask about the same car, I'll normally end up getting it. And a few people have asked about that, so maybe we will get one. Rom just donated €2. Thank you, dude. Very kind. But please give it to a charity instead. My favourite one is Great Ormond Street. Oh, and we've got to change the shaft. Right, okay. Right, I'm just going to... Oh, yeah, look. Bent shaft as well. Right, we're going to hang that there for... what's going on with this? It's all buckled. Right, yeah. We're going to have to change the shaft. Let's leave that on this side. This stuff we don't need anymore. I can go in there somewhere. Next, we've got to have a look at these new drive shafts. Someone says Erevo, TRX4 Crawler, Long Creighton, Mark. Yes, I might do a Long Creighton at some point. Right, so we've got... Why has one of them fell apart? Oh, yeah, all right, so we got that there. Someone says FG Beetle, Traxxas UDR Max. Do you like electric cars? Says Alfred. Yes, I really like electric cars. I mean, for like something like an X-Max, perfect. But something like the Raminator, which is supposed to be as close to a real monster truck as possible, I think it should really make a racket. I mean, as I said, whatever makes you happiest, but I just prefer the noise with that. Are you going to get a Dodge Demon? I might do one day. There's a lot of stuff I want, and no space to put it all. Right, so these cups, you're supposed to put on when you do the conversion, but this has already got the long ones on there for the long wheelbase one. So instead of taking them off, I'm just going to leave them on there, and then these ones can go onto the other Mini-Max. Right. And we get a load of bearings, and I think, yeah, we're going to save them for the other one as well. Because this has already got those bearings in there. It should just be a matter of pulling these out and the other ones in. That's what I'm hoping for anyway. But it's never easy. Right, so that in there. This is when injury is going to happen probably now. It's going to go wrong. I can feel it. Oh no, it didn't go wrong. Make it 16S. I'm going to get a flyer ESC, I think, for the laminator. We tried that ZTW and it just died straight away. So I think we're going to try a flyer. Raz says I should try a Max 8, but they're only 8S. No, not a Max 8, sorry. XLX2. Alright, so that's for that one. So now we put this shorter one in there. And I'm going to keep these orange ones for the new one. My newer Max is going to be the nice one, and this one's like a older, cheaper one, isn't it? But we have got new ones here, look. And they only had red in stock. So we're going to have to put the red ones on it. Can you make a monster slash? Someone says, not planning on, dude. Not planning on. Reason being is I've already got a load of monster trucks. And I haven't got many short courses, so there's not really any need for me to get rid of a short course. Alright, and next we need a little lock nut. Someone says, best RC crawler. I would say the traxxas TRX4 from what I've tried. A lot of people say, what about the SCX10? Never tried one, so I don't know. But I can't really fault the TRX4, really. I mean, if you saw the videos on this channel where we took it to a skate park and to a BMX track, it takes such a kicking. John says, I'm 44, is that too old to be involved with RC? No, not at all, dude. A lot of people think, oh, isn't it a kid's hobby? And yeah, it can be, but it could be an adult's hobby as well. I mean, we're all big kids, aren't we? We're all man-childs. So, you know, it doesn't matter if somebody else thinks you're being childish, as long as you're having fun and you're not harming anybody else. Go ahead and get yourself an RC. There's no age. You could be 100 and have an RC if you're having fun. I mean, who's to say you're too old or too young? Well, you might be too young, you know, if your mum's buying it. Right, so that's on there, look. Nick says he's 53. See, there you go. So what's the oldest viewer in the comments that does RC cars? 44, you're just a spring chicken. Alright, so you get him back in there. That in there. TRX says he's 99, I don't believe that. Someone's 37, 35, 46. It's funny, some of the haters would say, oh, he's only got children on his channel. But if I look at my analytics, actually, the average age is about 40 years old. And if you look at all the comments now, look, I'd probably say the average is probably about 40. Not that it matters, you know, if I had 100% kid audiences, fine. I'm cool with that. Or if everybody was 100 years old, I'd be cool with that as well. As long as someone enjoys the videos, I'll keep making them. Got a 14, a 15, a 13, a 47, a 16, a 55, 38, 45. Oh, what's going on here? Right, hammer. Hammer! So let me know, guys, in the comments, what have you been up to today? What have you guys been up to? Let me know. You've been working, you've been playing RCs. Oh, we never got it, did we? I also have a GoFundMe. Could use that help, someone says. I'm always a believer that you know, if you want money, you should really give some sort of a value, product or service to someone. I don't like begging. I know some people like donating, and I've got nothing against it, but it just makes me feel a bit awkward, really. Because, you know, like someone that might donate $10, and I don't know how long it's taken him to earn that. It might have taken him a whole hour. So I'd rather that went to like a charity that could really do with it. Mr. Jones says he's been at work and at Mackey's. Oh, that's junk food, that is. I used to eat McDonald's, but not anymore. It's about the worst food you can get, that stuff. I mean, it doesn't even go mouldy, and flies don't even go near it. So, if nature doesn't want it, what the hell are we doing eating it? A bit of junk food every now and then is probably not going to harm, but should really look after your health, really. It's easy to forget about your health, but when you get older and things start going wrong, you would, oh, I didn't want to put that on there. When things start going wrong with your body, you'd have wished you'd have looked after it a bit more. And it's always easy to say afterwards, I wish I'd have done it, but it's too late then. So, any of you guys that are watching and are healthy, or even if you're not healthy, just start living a bit healthier. Because once you get older and you're unhealthy and you can't get your health back, you'll regret it. There's no going back, really, is there? Well, sometimes there is, but it's best just to keep yourself good while you're still good, while you still can. That's what I'm trying to say. Get that on there. Kev, please get a starter box for Nitro RCs. The trouble is with a starter box, you go out bashing and it gets in the way, doesn't it? It's all an extra thing you've got to carry. So my Kyosho is going to get a starter box. But stuff that's already pull start, I'd rather leave it pull start, I think. Turbo Gaming says, I suffered a breakup today. Oh, sorry to hear that, dude. I mean, you know, if you broke up, it's probably for the best, isn't it? If one person in the relationship isn't happy, then it's a no-go. You know, you both got to be happy. So if one party isn't happy, then it's a no-go, isn't it? So even though it's for the best, it might not feel nice, dude. So, but you know, we go over these things. There's worse things in life. The way I look at it, if you break up with someone, you're better off to know early than it is to know later on in life and waste half your life with someone. It's better off to find out straight away, really. Have any salt. They always tell you that salt's really unhealthy, but I'm not so sure, you know. You need some salt. And if you have too much salt, I think the body gets rid of it anyway. So, you know, everything in excess is bad. They say everything in moderation, but not everything, you know. You don't want to be taking heroin in moderation, do you, for example? So, you know, there's always exceptions to every rule. You know, some people say, oh, this dude's 100 years old, he's been smoking all his life. But there's exceptions to every rule. Just because he made it to 100 doesn't mean that anyone else is going to make it to 100. You just got lucky, didn't he? Alright, so that on there. Then we can get this thing back on. Danny Boy says RC is better than drugs. I absolutely agree, dude. All drugs do is ruin your health and take away your dreams. Oh, hold on, we missed something. Ow. Yeah, not that I'm against anyone that does do drugs, you know. If someone does drugs and they're not harming anybody else, and you carry on, you know. But just know that you're ruining your health, and if you've got any dreams in your life, you're ruining those as well. And, you know, it's your body, it's your choice. As long as you don't affect anybody else, I'm not going to judge you for it. But if a drug addict goes around ruining other people's lives, stealing, beating people up, ruining their family's life, then I think we have a right to judge them. You know, people say you shouldn't judge them, but if one of these drug addicts is ruining someone else's life, then yeah, too right, judge them. Why not? I've got an extra screw here. Oh, that was for there. Okay. Alex says weed makes people look stupid. Well, you know, I would agree with that, but just because I would agree with it doesn't mean that I'm right. But what I do know is that people that smoke a lot of weed don't really hit many goals, and they just want to sit around and just get stoned all the time. But, you know, if that's what makes them happy, Who are we to say otherwise if they're not harming anybody else? As long as nobody else has got to breathe it in, let them get on with it. And I'd probably much rather, if I'm on my own in a park somewhere, late at night, walking back from the pub, I think I'd much rather come across a stoner than someone that's completely drunk. Because a stoner is probably going to be more likely to be calm. Whereas a drunk person probably be more likely to beat you up. So there is that as well. Alright, that's the back done, nearly. Just get that on there. Someone says, Kev, who's your favourite YouTuber? Probably V2 Vids, actually. I mean, I watch a lot of business stuff normally. I don't watch too much entertainment stuff. But V2 Vids hasn't really been making many YouTube videos recently. Because he's stuck in Canada at the minute. Someone says, do I drink? Very occasionally. Not often. I mean, I'll never... Some people have a pint when they go home from work. Nothing wrong with that. But I don't normally drink at all. And maybe a couple of times a year we might go to a pub and get a little bit merry. And no, it's not good, is it? Drink, drugs, all that stuff. None of it's doing you any good. Oh, see, it's more addicting than drugs, someone says. Yeah, but it's a good addiction. You know, it gets you mixing with friends and family. Gets you wrenching, gets you learning how mechanics work. And you got something to show for it at the end of it. You know, it makes you happy. You've actually got something. If you just spend all your money down the pub, you're just going to get into trouble, fights, and no money, and ruined health. So, someone says, do you smoke? No, I don't smoke. Right. One more screw, and that's to be done. Get that in there. Did you visit Malta? No, I haven't. Someone says, do I believe in God? I've never seen God, so I don't know. Is my answer to that. If I see him, then I'll believe in him, but I haven't seen him yet. So I don't believe, I don't disbelieve. But I do believe, what I do believe is that we're probably not going to find out while we're alive. And when we die, we might find out, and we might not find out. So, you know, until I die, I haven't really got an opinion. And then if I die, I don't know, is it an afterlife? I don't know, is it just lights off? Who knows? Nobody knows. You get a lot of people that think they know, but no one really knows, do they? So, I don't know. But I'm not a religious person, you know, I'm not one to go to church or anything like that. Not that I've got anything against it. But, you know, the way I look at it, we've only got one life on this earth. Maybe we get more, but, you know, maybe we've only got one. So, you know, spend it on what you enjoy doing. So if you enjoy church and you love it, absolutely do it. But if you're just doing it because you feel obliged to do it, because your family's doing it and your family are telling you that you should be doing it, I believe you shouldn't be doing it. So, you know, if it gives you fulfillment, it brings you happiness, go ahead and do it. Right. Are you single, says L. Yes, I am single. Do you think I could make this many videos if I had a girlfriend or a wife? Probably not. You know, I really do enjoy my single life. I can do what I want, when I want. Nobody tells me when and what I have to do or whatever. So, I'm happy the way I am. And, you know, well, I would have a girlfriend, you know, if the right one come along, I'd be open, but I'm definitely not looking, and I'm definitely happy the way that I am. So you know, I'm scared, I'm terrified that if a girl did come along and you start doing all that stuff, that I'll take my eye off the ball, and then I'll be missing out on all my dreams. And then 10 years later, you fall out, and you spend all that time with a girlfriend or a wife. She's left you and buggered off, or it's not worked out, and you've missed out on all your dreams. And I've seen that happen to so many people. And I'm not going to let it happen to me. Toby says, who hurt you? Hurt me? No one's hurt me. Oh dear. Look at that. You've got the alloy thing on there and it's bent. Look at that. I'll have to try a different brand on there then. Don't know if that'll straighten out again. We'll have to hit it with a hammer. Right. Right, so that one was that side. That one's got to go that side. Let's do the drive shafts first this time to get them out of the way. They're a bit annoying. Making the Max smaller. Yeah, we're making it into a... This was the narrow one, and I'm making it back to narrow. Someone says plastic is best. It's different. You know, it's just strategically placed alloy is good. And these are a bit of a weak spot on the Mini Max, so... Oh, is it bent? Because the other one's the same. Maybe it was made like that. No, we'll leave it then. But these stock ones, they do have a tendency of breaking quite often, so that's why I upgraded them. But alloy arms, I would definitely say no. Someone says, what is your dream house? Oh, my dream house would be about 10 times the size of this workshop. And, oh, it's not coming out of there. Nope, not coming out of there. All right, so we've got, oh, hold on. Can we just push that pin out? Push that pin out. Push that pin out of there. And then we've got this piece there. And then we get the short one. Push that pin out of there. And then get that in there and put the pin through. Is that going to work? Yeah, so dream house would be like a Palladian style. The entrance hall would be like the size of this whole unit, this shop. And then 2 staircases going up. Whoa! 2 staircases going up either side. A Lambo and a 1964 Beetle, a Bug, in the entrance hall. And then you go through into the next room, and that would be another room the same size. That would be the living room. And that would have the monster truck in the living room. Downstairs, underneath that, on the ground floor, we'd have a swimming pool, bowling alley, all that sort of stuff. Loads of rooms so friends can stay over. That on there. But I'm just dreaming. But if you work hard, you can make any dream happen. So never say never. If you've got a dream, go after it, make it happen. Oh, that's not the pin for that. Alright, hold on. Alright, that's the pin for that one. Yeah, if any of you guys have got a dream, you just got to go out and make it happen. You know, when I was a kid, my dream RC car was a Tamiya Manta Ray, and I had to work really hard for a whole year. It might have even been 2 years, I can't fully remember, to save up for it. And eventually I got there. Eventually I saved enough money and I got it, and I got my dream. And my parents didn't really help me towards it. I mean, I had to work for it. I had to do ironing. 50p an hour. That's about 70 cents in dollars an hour. So at the time, that Manta Ray was about £150, so probably about $200. So that was a lot of ironing. But we got there in the end. Right. That's on there. How's the world's best monster truck project? Someone says. Yeah, good. Oh, no. I broke it. Damn it. Damn it. I've got another one somewhere, but I don't know where. Alright. Next, we've got to change the arms over. Mr. Beat says, can you make more videos with the traxxas slash? Yes, but I don't know when. Someone says auction an RC car for charity. Well, I could, but it's just going to be a massive headache. And whatever the car's going to make, I'll donate to charity anyway myself. So rather than selling the car, I might as well just give the money, keep the car, and give the money to charity anyway. So good idea, though, dude. Well, I've done giveaways and all that sort of stuff before on the channel, and it always ends in problems every time. So I don't sort of do that anymore. Loads of scammers wanting stuff for free, trying to rip me off out of stuff, or you get accused of rigging the results. So I don't do it anymore. Someone says too much waffling, more action. There is action. Action and waffling, hey? What can be better than action and waffling? You're getting both, hey? Blah, 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 says Alex. So who's your name? Are you Greta? Eh? Is your name Greta? Alright, get that in there. Where's the long jump car? Long jump car is over there, hanging up on the wall. Someone says, am I worried about what's happening in Ukraine? I'm worried for the people that are there. I mean, innocent people that get injured and killed, it's awful, isn't it? But, you know, I'm not worried for me because it's not happening here, but I'm worried for the people that are there. All right, that's there. All right, other side. When is the next monster truck update? Someone says, well, I've been filming the video. Right, hold on. Yeah, I've been filming the video, and once we get the truck up and running, then I'm gonna get the video out. So we're still a few weeks away from getting it running, I think. And then we're going to get that video out. And then the next video after that will be mounting the body, I think, and finishing off a few little bits and bobs. And then the video after that is going to be running it for the first time. Someone goes, World War III is coming. I hope not, dude. Who knows? Who knows? Everyone hopes not, obviously. Nobody wants that, do they? Apart from bankers. Bankers love it because they always fund both sides of the wars normally. So never believe what you see on mainstream media. It's just lies and lies and lies and propaganda. You know, if all you watch is mainstream, it's easy to sort of have a belief that you have. But you start looking elsewhere, and people are quick to call you a conspiracy person. The trouble is, though, nowadays, all these so-called conspiracy theories are all coming true. And the media have been caught lying so much all the time that it's not believable about anything. So, you know, whatever I see on the mainstream media now, you see it on TV, pinch of salt, you know, it might be true. Probably it ain't true. It's probably twisted. So, well, none of us really know what's going on out there. So we can't really have an educated opinion. You know, everyone's got these opinions. But, you know, most of us are probably wrong because none of us really know. We only really know what we're being told either on mainstream or on these alternative mainstream sites. And who knows what's really right? I mean, we don't know. We can have our opinion, but we don't know what the truth is really. So I tend to not give it too much energy, you know. We can't really change any of it. Can't do anything about it. So I tend to not really look at all that stuff and just focus on stuff that I have got control over, like playing with RC cars, building my business, stuff like that. Same thing with the Rona. There's all this stuff going on all over the news. People were getting censored, people were getting their channels deleted, people were being silenced for saying certain things. Only for in a few months' time, the exact things were coming true that the people were saying, it got silenced. And now suddenly, because the mainstream are talking about it, now suddenly it's allowed. When the so-called conspiracy people were saying it all along. Oh, what am I doing? You guys are putting me off. Look, I'm putting it back on. What am I doing? You're putting me off. I put the wrong part on there. What is your dream car? I've got a lot of dream cars, but you know, my ultimate dream car is a 1964 Beetle. That is my ultimate dream car. I'd love one of those one day, but I've got nowhere to keep it dry. It's not the sort of car that I'd want to leave outside. So one day I will get one, but when we get the new property, you know, my dream is to have a lot of outbuildings. Which way does that go on? My dream is to have all outbuildings and barns and stuff, so we can have a whole load of classic cars and things, and somewhere to keep it all dry. Because you know, you can get all these nice cars, but then you leave it out in the elements, it's all going to get wrecked and ruined. And especially when it's something classic, like a 1964 Bug. You've got to look after that bad boy. You into electric cars, Tesla, etc., someone says. As a using car to get you arse about from A to B, brilliant. But as a fun car, I know they're fast. I've never been in one, so you know, I don't really know. But I like the noise of an engine. You know, when something's quiet, like a performance car's quiet, it tends to take away from the experience. But, you know, I haven't tried one yet, so I don't know. Maybe I'll get into a Tesla and think, wow, stuff the Lambo. We'll stick with this Tesla. Fast acceleration. More practical. No fuel to put in it. You know, maybe I'll be converted. Who knows? Why are you making Mini Max smaller, someone says? Because, young man, we already have a wide Max. So I want one wide Max and I want one normal Max. That is what we're doing here. Right, that back on there. Him on there. And then we can get the bump ridge back on. Right, so we're nearly done actually, guys. We haven't got much more to do. So if you have got any questions coming up, or you've got any questions, fire away and I'll do my best to get as many of them as I can. There's a bug on your wall, someone says. You can't even see my wall. Don't fib. Hey, Abby says, you're my favourite YouTuber. Thank you. So kind. Dave says XO1 jump. Yes, that is going to happen at some point. I haven't bottled it. We're definitely doing it. I did say when we get past 1 million subs, we're going to do it. And we have got past 1 million subs, and I am still going to do it. I haven't bottled it. Don't worry. Don't you worry about that. We are definitely going to be doing it. How about the car show mad van? Someone says. Nah, I prefer the more high performance RCs. I mean, they're a nice little car. But I prefer like this sort of stuff, and X-Maxes and Raminators. Anthony says I'm his favourite YouTuber too. Whoa, and Chris said it as well. You guys are too kind. You're being too kind to me. And do you know what? I've not seen one hateful comment in the comments today. All I've seen was love. And that's how it should be, in my opinion. Yeah, don't get me wrong, I don't care if haters come on, really. But it's a bit pathetic, really, on their thing, really, because if you don't like someone, why do you watch them? When you get all these haters that hate on certain people, but they know everything that they do. So, you know, I think you've got to be a bit of a retard, a bit of a special person to watch someone's video that you hate. and know everything about them, and sitting there getting yourself angry. You know, you got to be a bit special, haven't you, to do that? You've got to be a bit mentally challenged, I think, for people that do that. But people do it. They sit there, they watch every single video, they criticise everything you do, they go on Facebook and leave mean comments about you everywhere. That's why I've actually left all the Facebook groups. I used to be in loads of Facebook groups. I used to chat with people on there. And there's so much poison in there. You know, not for most people. You know, I'd say 99% of people, lovely people. But you got that 1% that just make it toxic. And, you know, that's not for me. I don't want to see it. You know, if you associate yourself with negative people, you end up being a negative person yourself. And when you're a negative person yourself, dreams don't come true. Friendships are not good. Relationships are not good. Business doesn't work well. So, you know, there's nothing good comes from spending any time at all with negative people. So, you know, any negative people in real life, online or offline, I avoid them. I don't want anything to do with them, really. I know obviously everyone sometimes gets a bit negative. You know, people get a bit depressed sometimes, you know, because something might have happened, and that's fine, you know, but some people just constantly negative about everything. So, you know, those sort of people, I think, yeah, I'm not telling you what you've got to do, but that's what I do, you know. I've got a lot of dreams and hopes and ambitions. And I know by associating yourself with those sort of people, you know, in comments and in the real life, it just takes away from your dreams. So you just got to delete them, block them, avoid them, basically do whatever you can to not be anywhere near them, basically. That's what I do. Corbin says a dinghy for Dave. CND says Chevy C10 on Lossy Gravedigger. Yes! Oh, good idea. Yes. But I'm probably going to get another one, the builder's kit. It's all black, and I'm going to do a replica of my truck. I've actually got 3 replicas planned. I want a replica Raminator, a replica LMT, and a replica Mini Monster. I'm going to show you a few things in a minute, actually. I want to show you a few things that's been going on, some plans, and I'll show you the real monster truck as well. So I do updates quite often, actually, on the second channel. On my second channel. There's a link down below to my second channel, more Kevin Talbot. We do lives on there a lot, like this one. And I'll do a little series on there at the moment called TITS, Today in Talbot Shop. And I'll try and do it once a week. I'll just go around and I'll give people a quick update of what's been going on and what's going to be going on, you know, like future projects and all sort of stuff like that. Right, that's a bit loose there. Servos come loose. Someone says it's double helical thing. I don't know. Who misses the poor Lamborghini? I've still got the Lamborghini, but it needs an exhaust. And the thing is, there's no point me using it really. I've kept it because it's a bit nostalgic for me really. It's the car that I had when I was completely broke and I had no money, and that's all I could afford. It cost me about £300, I think. And you know, I got my sorry arse around when I was completely broke. So I don't really want to get rid of it, you know, it's a bit sentimental. But at the same time, there's no point me using it because water leaks into it. It's just, the windows don't open. No, it's just, no. I do need another car. I use Andy the Landy as my daily driver. And it's not really that practical because it's loud, noisy. It doesn't handle good. So I want to get another Land Rover, another Defender 110. And then we're going to have Andy the Landy. I've got plans with him. I want to put loads of off-road gear on there. Bigger axles, bigger wheels, bigger tyres, bigger engine, and just make it completely insane. Make a good project out of him. Maybe we could turn him into like an apocalypse vehicle and make him like bulletproof and stuff like that. I don't know. We'll do something cool with Andy. And then I want to get another one that's like a 4-door version, so we can get friends and stuff in there and have it a little bit more comfy. The same car, same age, same year. Oh, have I put these on the wrong way around? I think I might have done. That one there. That one there. I know, we're good. We've done it right. Yeah, so I want to get another Land Rover Defender. This one that's a little bit more civilised for on the road. Keep the sound deadening in there. And just have it a bit nicer. Have AC, aircon. When are the clear laminator bodies coming out? Someone says, Dawson. I don't know. I mean, I think they are going to come. And I want to paint one red and give it the same livery as my big monster truck. Kev, can you make your RC car even longer? Yes, I'm going to show you my long RC in a minute. And my brother just edited that video. In case a lot of you guys don't actually know, my younger brother is now editing all my videos. I still do the odd one, but I think my brother started editing my videos about 3 months ago. And in that time, on this channel, I think I edited about 3 or 4. And they were just really short ones, you know, just nothing special. All the main videos my brother did. So what are you guys thinking of the new video edits? Let me know in the comments. Have you noticed that they're any different? And if you have noticed, are they better or are they worse? And is there anything that my brother does that any of you guys don't like? You know, have you got any tips of how we can make the videos better? End of the day, we just want to make the best videos possible for you guys to watch. So, you know, whatever the majority want, we do. Some people say, Kev, why do you shout all the time? We get more views. Simple as that. More people watch it. So, you know, I want to please as many people as possible. I want to get maximum views. Sometimes you get people saying, you're only doing YouTube for views. No, I'm doing it for 2 reasons. I'm doing it, 1, because I enjoy it. And 2, yeah, because more views mean you make more money. So I want to get maximum views. I mean, no poop, Sherlock. I mean, why would you put a video on YouTube if you don't want views? I mean, everybody that puts videos on YouTube wants views. And if you don't want views, then you wouldn't put it on YouTube. Or you'd keep it private. You would not publicly publish a video if you didn't want maximum views. I mean, why would you? Yeah, everyone's saying I like the bros videos. Oh, someone's saying about old sounds. Yes, I did say to my brother, I want to get the old sort of, when it breaks, the old sort of Grand Theft Auto sound effect. We're going to bring that one back. We got the la 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 la. That one's got to come back again, and a bit of the old sad music. So we're gonna get all that lot back. Did you ever have slot cars? Kind of. My brother had a slot car set. I didn't. Someone says more money for toys. Well, that's it. More views, more money for more toys. I mean, why would anybody want less views? I just don't understand that when people say, "Oh, you're only doing it for views." It's like, well, duh. Obviously, I want maximum views. Oh, you're only cutting your RC car in half because you want views. It's like, yes, I want more views. What YouTuber doesn't want more views? Right, anyway, the Minimax is now back to normal. There we go, look. All back to normal again. Probably riding a little bit high on the back. I don't know if I put the wrong springs on there or whatnot, who knows. The back seems... yeah, well, they're jacked up quite a lot. Let's wind them down and see how it sits. Does your brother drive RC? Someone says. No. Not really. I let him have a go sometimes, but he's not into RCs. He's more into music. That's better. No, that's good. We like that. We're happy with that. Someone says, say no more waffle. Where's the speed car? Someone says. Well, I'm going to show you. I want to give you a quick studio tour in a minute. There we go. Back in action. We got the glovage on because now that my brother is editing all my videos, I'll do a lot more wrenching. And when you do a lot of wrenching, you start getting cracks on your skin. And then you start getting dust in there, like when you're out bashing and mud. Then it dries out even more. Then the cracks get even bigger. And then it just gets worse and worse and worse. And you end up with like completely ruined skin. And I was starting to get it where it starts cracking all around there. And so now, I normally put gloves on and hand cream. Someone says other hobbies. Yes, Land Rovers, Lambos, monster trucks. Let's flip you guys round and I'll show you what's going on. Where's the flippy round button? There. Right, there we go. Alright, so Minimax is done. And hold on, we're just going to have a little bit of this stuff. Glug, glug, glug. Jacob says he loves the new videos with the new editor. Well, that's good to hear, dude. Someone says use Nivea. I've got some Nivea at home, actually, so I use that sometimes. Someone says, do you still eBay? Yes, I do still do eBaying. I mean, not as much as I used to, because I have so much more fun doing this stuff. What editing app do you use? I use Premiere Pro, and my brother uses the Apple one. Apple... What's the Apple one called? I forgot what the Apple one's called. Is it... I don't know. Whatever the Apple one is that everyone uses. Right, so what we got coming up? Someone says Vaseline works better on cracked skin. All right, I'll try that, dude. Right, so this one, this has got the Taylor 80cc engine in there, look. Look at that. Completely overpowered. It's still running in, and I'm going to get that out again soon. So if we look here, look, Taylor RC have made some titanium shock standoffs. I don't think there's anything wrong with the original ones because I've never broken them. But I think the main, a big problem with these when you put in a big engine is that you blow these shafts in the transmission. So Taylor RC has given me these. These are a prototype. I've got to first see if they fit, and they should fit, and then I've got to give them hell and see if I can break them. But the thing that I always break on them is the diff cup inside the axle. And he said he's going to work on those as well. So hopefully with those and those things in the axles, the diff cups, the drivetrain should hopefully be fairly bulletproof on that. This one here is going to go 12S again. We did try it 12S with this thing here, look. We had this thing in there, the ZTW. This is like a cheapo Banggood thing. And it kept cutting out, and then it stopped working altogether. So I think we're going to try a Flyer, I think. I mean, I want to run it more than 8S, so there's not many options really for 12S. I mean, we could maybe try helicopter ESC, because we don't need the brakes, and we don't need reverse, because it's all done mechanically on the truck. So maybe I could try an ESC from that. That can do 14S, actually, that heli ESC. That's a big ESC, and that will fit in there. Or we could try a boat ESC, or Martin says try a Flyer ESC, because they could do like 22S. So maybe we try that. Final cut is Apple. That's it, dude. Final cut. Thanks for that. Right, so this one is stock at the moment, apart from these alloy body mounts. And I want to put a better engine into it, but I don't know what yet. I don't want this one being stupidly powerful. This one's a more stockish, more reliable one. That one's for stupid power. This one's for electric quietness, and this one's going to be like a... It's still going to be petrol, but a little bit more power, but not insane power, if you get me. And I might put rear wheel steer on it. I might not. I don't know. So we'll see. I probably will end up putting rear steer on there because I love it. People say, well, why do you put rear steer on it? Because the real monster truck's got rear steer. And it puts a bigger smile on my face. So why would I not? Right, so we got that. We've got 2 videos coming out with this bad boy. I've made that one faster, the DBXL. We got Capra up there. There's got a video. We got a video coming out with that. That's the new one with the 4-wheel steering. That's Stempy's X-Max there. So we got to get him out with that again at some point. Because watching Stempy drive RC cars is hilarious. We've got some mini Zeds down here. So this is a drifting body. This one here's a buggy. And we got this little associated thing there as well. And we got to build that, even though Mick Craddock donated it. He's going to build that for me, that one. So we're going to let him do that. He's going to do a lot better job than me. We've got a little helicopter video coming out because a lot of guys have actually said, how do you fly the helis upside down? How do you learn to fly them? So I'm going to do a video trying to teach you guys as best I can, really, of how I would teach you how to fly a heli. I'm not really that much of an expert. I can do loops and rolls and flip it upside down and cut the grass, but I wouldn't say I'm really that much of an expert. But I can hopefully show you a few things to get you going on the hobby. So we got a couple of cheap indoor helis there, and we got a simulator there. Right, so there's that. Here's a Banggood Chevy K10 that just turned up today. So I'm probably going to put that on the second channel. I want to keep this channel here. I want to keep it mainly for like more special stuff. stuff that I think that like a bigger audience are going to like. And then on the second channel, the more Kevin Talbot channel, link in the description, that channel is where I'm going to do more of the bonus stuff. That's going to be more the hardcore followers sort of thing are going to hopefully like. Right. What else we got? Ah, there's the speed car. So a few people were saying about this. We're waiting for the summer, and we also got to find some locations to run it. So it's all fixed up. We've got a new belly on the bottom. Look, it's all good to go. It's all good to rip. I think I've got to balance up a set of tyres for it, and that's it. It's going to go. It's good to go. Here's the world's fastest off-road RC project, and I'm really struggling with it. It just doesn't want to go 100 mile an hour off-road. I think it's too low to the floor. It's too much resistance. I think it's just too small. So I think we're going to try it again. I've got some new tyres on there. We're going to definitely try it again. And we're probably going to give up with that one soon. I don't want to keep making videos with the same content over and over. And I've got a new plan. I still want to go 100 mile an hour off-road, but not with that. So here we have the project's world's longest RC car. And in the last video, we used an X-Max. In the next video coming out, we used something else. We made it four-wheel drive, a lot more durable, a lot better, a lot faster. And this could be a serious contender to be the world's fastest off-road RC car. I want to get 100 mile an hour on grass. That is my goal, and I'm hoping that is going to do it. All right, so if we look here, that's where the monster truck gearbox used to be, and it's not there anymore because it's fitted. So I'm going to show you that in a minute. This is a 3D printed jet engine that had like 400 hours of work gone into it. I bought it, and I think we're going to put the ripper motor onto it. All right, monster truck. There's the monster truck. We've taken the front end off because I had a guy come over, have a look at all the hydraulics. We're going to get all the hoses done, all plumbed in. So he's gone away. He's going to get all the fittings that we need, all the adapters, and then he's going to come back and make all the hoses for me and get it all on there. So we've got all these powder coated stuff back on there, look. Vinny's friend actually done these for me. Got those powder coated. We've got all this stuff down here, all powder coated. These little brackets that I made. Rear steer pumps in, but the tank's too small, so I've ordered a longer tank so it reaches past there. Transmission's in, look, that's all in. It's all coupled up. The engine's all plumbed in. We got all the fueling done. We got all the water hoses done. We still got to do the breathers. That's pretty much all we've got to do now, plumbing wise. So we've got the breathers for these, and I don't actually know where they go. I mean, when I went to Vegas, I took loads of pictures of all the trucks, and that's pretty much what I've been looking at to build this. And this breather on their ones, it goes down there, and then it comes out down there on the floor. But since then, everybody does nose wheelies. We balance a truck on the front end like that and do a little nose wheelie. And if the breather goes like that, all the oil's just going to come straight out the engine and onto the floor. So I've got to think of a different way of doing it. I don't know if we can put a check valve on there or if we can just go that way and then down in that way and then up again. I don't know. So I'm going to have to see how Monster Jam do it and do that. And then also we've got a header tank that we've got to put in there. And that's basically, it's just a catch tank really. So we've got that's got to go to it from the rear steer pump. Then we've got another one round here. Come on here. Come round this side. We've got this one here, it's got to go in there as well. And on the transmission, that as well, because they all run on ATF. The same stuff, all of them, Dex 3 ATF. And all them overflows can go into the same tank. So that's how that happens. Battery is going to go in there. These are charge ports, look. Brake hoses are all in, look. The brakes are all done, got to bleed them, and then the brakes are going to work. There's the brake pedal, look. That's all hosed in. Got the interior pretty much finished. All these bits powder coated. Got all the rear steer switch powder coated. Got the transmission shifter powder coated. The seat frame, that's all powder coated. All bolted in solid. Still got to do a little bit of work on the seat. These are transmission coolers, and they're all plumbed in. Look, all along there, dong, 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 into there. There's the rest of the water pipe work that we did. Look, it goes round there, round there, round there. It goes into this little block there, and then it goes round there, and then into the top of the tank. radiator, I mean. And then here's the fuel pump. And I put in a little shut-off valve here, look, so we can turn the fuel off if you want to change the tank or the engine or anything like that. You can shut the fuel off and take it all out without the fuel draining out. And then that goes along there, along there, along there, along there, and then there into the bottom of the tank. There we go. Someone says you're the only guy building a monster truck on his own. I've done most of it on my own. Ian was here and helped me with all the big stuff. So he was here to help me put the axles on and the shocks and lift the engine in and the transmission. All this little stuff, I've done most of this stuff all on my own, all the small bits. But all the heavy stuff, Ian gave me a hand with all that stuff. So actually, big shout out to Tony from Swamp Thing, because he does it all on his own somehow. I don't know how. We got to get another set of tyres, because these here, when you do Monster Jam, you have to run BKTs. But my first show is going to be at Santa Pod, and these are not any good for car crushing because they're not that thick wall rubber. They get punctured easy. So I wanted to get a set of the Ukraine tyres, but they stopped making them ages ago. But now Russia make the same tyres, but there's problems in Russia, so I don't know if I can get them anymore. So I'll have to get some different tyres. I don't know what. But I'm trying to get hold of the Russian tyres because they're the ones that I really want. Hopefully we'll get them. We'll see. We'll see. Right. That is that. And I think we're going to call it a day on that, guys. I think we're going to call it a day. So if you guys enjoyed this stream, if you click on the link down below, more Kevin Talbot is my live stream channel. You'll see streams like this all the time we do them. And the reason for doing it on the second stream is, as I said earlier, is that most people don't like the live streams. Sometimes I'll do like a live stream every day sometimes. And when I was doing it on the main channel, people were getting fed up with it. And I understand, live streams are long. How long did this one go on for? I think we've been live for I don't even know. Over an hour. But some of the live streams go on for 2 hours or 3 hours. And, I'll get that, people haven't got that much time. They want to sit there, they want to watch a 10-minute video and then turn it off. So that's why we do it on 2 channels. But some people like their lives, so we got the other channel for that. Smash the bell, that's it, guys. Smash the bell. Subscribe and smash the bells. And by the way, if you want to comment, you have to be a subscriber. Because I said it to that on purpose, because there's so many comments come in, it's difficult to keep up with them all. So I thought, if you turn it on so only subscribers can comment, then the loyal people are the ones that are most likely to get an answer. Show us the Lambo. Oh, it's got a cover on it at the minute, so you're not going to see much of that. Right, so look, cover's on. That's all you get to see of that at the moment. Can you smell beef? No, I cannot smell beef. I'm a vegetarian, actually, and I don't like the smell of meat, personally. Not that I've got anything against people that eat it, I just personally don't like it. I'm not one of these veggie people or vegan people that go crazy. I just don't like the taste of it. I don't like the smell of it. Hey, Logan's been subscribed for 3 years. Respect, dude. Why are you covering your Lambo? Oh, I've been doing a bit of dusty stuff in there. I just wanted to keep the dirt off of it. Do wide max kit. Well, my other Mini Max has got the wide max. The wide X Max kit. Yes, I've ordered it, but you know what it's like in the UK. Everything takes 10 times as long to get here. Hey, Catherick has been one of the first subscribers. Thank you, much appreciated. Can you show us some welds quick? No, I'm not doing any welding now. If you watch the monster truck videos, most of them have got welding in them. Any top 10 videos coming? Says Manuel. Maybe. I don't know. Haven't got any planned, but never say never. Jorburn has been a subscriber since 200,000. Way, thanks, dude. How's your tea, Kev? Oh, this is actually cacao. Cacao is a little bit like cocoa powder, but it's the raw form. It's unroasted, I think, and it's more natural, more healthy. And I'll get a spoon of cacao in here. This is a big mug. This mug is mahoosive. So if you have a look at this mug here, this is a normal size mug, and it's got my little Game Over logo on there. And by the way, if you want to get one of these, there's a link to our merch shop down below. And look, you can get this merch from there as well. Game Over. So that's all on there, and there's stickers on there as well. But if you look at the size of this Size Matters mug compared to a standard size mug, this is about 3 times the size. So I'll put one big heaped spoon of cacao powder in there, and then 4 spoons of coconut powder, coconut milk powder, and then half water, half milk, and oh, it's so nice. AL's been a subscriber for 4 years. Thanks, dude. Much appreciated. Any thoughts on Red Cat? Well, I've never had one, but I probably will try one at some point. Someone says footage. There is actually footage merch. Can you do some RCMC? What's RCMC mean? Any more micro stuff? Yeah, we got some micro stuff coming up. What's your best US voice? I can't really do one, really. But I did not have an affair with that woman. That's my only American one that I can do. I'll maybe buy your merch. Hey, thanks, dude. Someone just donated again, and I think I must have missed that. So thank you to whoever that is. But if you do feel like you want to donate, you know, have a look at some merch or some stickers, because at least you get something. Then you know you'll get a hoodie or a t-shirt or some stickers or a mug. At least you got something. Ethan Earth Colours Eyes says kids ride on toy RC mods and upgrade build someday. Super Buggy XL 4x4 would be awesome. What's the Super Buggy XL 4x4? I mean, I'm probably going to get the new Savage XL when that comes out, the Nitro version. Someone says about getting a traxxas. Tumbly Wumbly, someone says, oh, there's Tumble Wumble merch there as well. We've got a few different merches in there. Is a Talbot running yet? No, not yet, but soon. We're not that far away now. Very soon. Thanks for the Bill Clinton quote. I did not have an affair with that woman. Do you send merch to Australia? Yeah, I think so. It's global. I mean, I use Teespring as my merch provider. So any of my merch is my designs, my merch. But it's all handled by Teespring. They print it and they ship it. So I think they do it all around the world. So if you click on the... you might have a banner underneath this video. If there's a banner, click on one of those. Or if not, there should be a link actually in the description box. And click on there and have a little look what you can see in there. And it will soon tell you on there if they ship to your country or not. But I think they do pretty much all countries. Where do you buy your Creighton EXP upgrades? Redfin. Did you ever find some property yet? No, I'm still looking. I'm still looking for property. You know, I want to move out of this shop, and I want to get a new house with loads of land, big outbuildings, so I can do. You know, I want to switch up this channel a little bit, and you know, I want my own RC tracks. I want to have a monster truck track in the backyard, and I want to have loads of outbuildings so I can do some big car projects. So I've got quite a lot of projects planned that I want to do with real cars. And I'm still going to do RC, but I'm probably going to make the channel a bit 50-50. Sort of 50% RC and 50% sort of real cars. So like Land Rovers, building like apocalypse cars, monster trucks, and all sorts of crazy stuff, you know, whatever I can think of. So, you know, but I need the space to do it. You know, I haven't got the space in here. I've got the monster truck in here. And that's about it. That's the space gone. So, you know, I did find a property that I thought was perfect. 10 acres of land. It had another 25 acres, was it? No, another 15 acres behind. So if I'd have bought both, it would have been 25 acres. More than enough for me. 8,000 square foot of outbuildings. So this unit I've got here is 1,200 square foot. So about 7 times the size of this building. Just like the units that are on there, you know, the shops, the outbuildings, the barns, whatever you want to call them. 3-phase electricity, all hard standing. Lovely place, lovely little house. it would have been perfect for me, and it was in a really dodgy area, so I had to pull out of that one, unfortunately. But yeah, other stuff will come up, and I'm actually sort of toying with the idea now of just giving up looking. I've been looking for about a year now, and just nothing's coming up. And I'm just toying with the idea now just to build my own. But the trouble is, if I build my own, I'm going to build it to my dream spec house. And if I build it to my dream spec house, it's going to take a long time because it's going to be crazy. It's going to be like Lambo and Beetle in the entrance hall, monster truck in the living room, in the sitting room, in the lounge, bowling alley, big swimming pool, everything. And, you know, I can't afford building that in one go. So it's going to take many years. So, yeah, I don't know. I'm still looking, but I'm very tempted just to build my own, do it bit by bit, you know. Maybe I could get a bit of land with just a crappy little house on there and then build my dream house next to it over the years. I don't know. We'll see. We will see. Do you have a name for the monster truck? Not yet. But I've got to get thinking because I'm booked in for the Monster Truck Nationals in Santa Pod on August the 21st. Someone says Lambo that never moves. It doesn't move in the winter, dude. I don't drive it when there's salt on the roads. I mean, why? Why bother? Why ruin it, you know? If you look underneath my one, it's absolutely immaculate. It's like, I think it's like 3 or 4 years old, and underneath is perfect. It looks brand spanking new, like the day it left the factory. And if you start driving it in this way, though, you get it up on the ramp and look underneath it, everything's going to be corroded and nasty and gone off. And, you know, why? I'm not that desperate to use it, you know. I'll save it for nice days. Do you ship merch to Germany? I think so, dude. Click on the link down below and you'll see. Over the top monster truck name, someone says. Overt. Yeah, a lot of people giving me little ideas for names. Nothing that really fully clicks yet, but yeah, we'll find a name. We can always change the name as well if we don't like it, can't we? More speed attempts, please, says Parker. Trouble is, here in the UK, there's nowhere to run it. And I feel like giving up, to be honest, because I can't find anywhere to run it. But I'm not giving up. We're still going to do it. And I want to get the world record with it, and I'm going to keep going until I get it. But I don't think I can push it as hard as I was pushing it because there's just nowhere to run it. And, you know, there are places sort of like four hours drive away, which I will do. But, you know, when you're trying to break the world record, you've got to go back and forth, test, tune, try different things, modifications, probably smash it up a few times, rebuild it. And you've got to have a place where you can run it, like local, really, you know, within like a half an hour drive. If you've got to drive for 5 hours to get somewhere, it's not really doable, you know, maybe once a year. But, you know, if you've got to buy new parts and think of a plan B and do everything differently, it's going to take years and years. And by that time, someone else is going to have beaten the world record God knows how many times. So, you know, at the moment, it's looking like Raz Schifrin's probably going to get the world record. He lives near a runway. He's playing with these speed cars every day. He's got a massive head start on me, and he's got the place to run it. I haven't. So, you know, me getting the world record is probably pretty slim, but we're still going to try it. You know, and if I can find somewhere local, I'll do it. But I've got to find somewhere local that I can get on regularly. You know, if it's only a one-off, it's no good to me, really. You know, I can do it as a one-off and do the video and hope for the best and see what speed it can do. But then I need to get it back, modify it, try different things. And then I've got to wait, find another location. So, drive that Lambo on the Autobahn. No, I don't want to drive that fast. You should meet up with Raz. Yes, we've been talking about that. I chat to Raz quite a lot, actually, on the old video calls. So, we are actually planning on meeting up soon, actually. So, yes. Yes. You can give me some of his special secrets of getting the car to go fast. How's Andy? Andy's good. Daily driver at the moment. Until I find some land where I can park Andy up for a while, he'll be my daily driver. I don't want to leave Andy out on the streets because people pinch things off of him. Someone says, is lifting the slash 4x4 worth it? I like to run my stuff as low as possible, really, but, you know, if if you prefer to have it high up, then give it a go, see if you like it. Whichever way gives you the most fun, really. Max, why did you shorten it? I didn't shorten it, I narrowed it, because this was the standard original version 1 Mini Max. And I've got the version 2 that's already wide, so I wanted one wide one and one narrow one. Right, a lot of the same questions coming in again now. So we're going to call it a day now. Thank you everybody for stepping by. Much appreciated. And if you head over to the other second channel, more Kevin Talbot, link down below, then I'll do more of these and we'll have a little chat and you guys can keep me occupied while I'm standing here on my own, wrenching away. Yes! Alright guys, take it easy. Have a good evening, day, whatever else you're doing today. Bye!